Leaders, today the conversation is going to be philosophical. And I will share a few insights based on my experience of working with some of the most successful and wealthiest people on the planet. The question today is the real wealth versus perceived wealth. How the wealthy people, how the super successful, super rich people live their life and what matters to them. Today, we will figure out what is the real wealth while the perceived wealth, what the world considers wealth. What are the mistakes that you are committing while living a life that's causing you despair, pain, and frustration and keeping you away from joy and happiness? We will also talk about how you can start shifting towards the life of a wealthy and successful person. Okay? If you have not subscribed this channel yet, click the subscribe button so that you stay updated whenever I upload a new video. Now, before I tell you how to become wealthy, the more important thing is to define what is real wealth. In last 1,000 or 2,000 years, humans have been living more comfortable life, and we have been sold the idea of a rich life. Many would tell you that if you live in a 100 crore bungalow in certain specific locality, if you have a bunch of cars which are the fastest, if you have a sexy partner, if you um, go on exotic vacations, that's being wealthy. I'm not differentiating between rich and healthy today. I'm looking in broader terms. So whether I use the term rich or healthy, it means the same for this conversation's sake. When you look at all the things that we consider uh, an expression of good or wealthy lifestyle is all driven by ego. It's been sold to you by marketing agencies, by these companies. Maybe when you were growing up, you read newspaper and you saw a nice shiny photo of an apartment. You felt, oh, that's the place I'm going to be. You saw the ad of a fast car, or maybe read somewhere that this is the fastest car, and you felt, oh, I am going to own a McLaren. And you keep chasing. You kept buying properties, you kept buying car, and you're still unhappy. You're not satisfied. You don't feel fulfilled. You can't look at yourself within the eyes for the price that you're paying for so called material success. Now comes what the true success or true wealth is for humans. For human experience, if you want to live optimally, the most significant thing is your self esteem. What is self esteem? How you look at yourself, rather, how highly you look at yourself. If you look at yourself highly, you will be able to produce better value inside the company. You will be able to do more than the people around you. If you believe in yourself, then the chance of succeeding, if you believe in yourself, then chance of succeeding in anything that you take up is a lot higher. Whether you are at work, you're in business, or you are in relationships. People with high self esteem, they exude confidence. They have that can do attitude. They trust in the possibilities. They take risks and have confidence to come out as a winner. If you keep dragging yourself down, if you think low about yourself, if others disrespect you and you are okay with it, if you are trading your self respect for money, if you are being taken for granted, then you are going to have suboptimal human experience. So, self esteem comes on top of the list. The second thing is health. In Hindi, it's called Jaan hai to Jahan hai. Imagine that you are a multi billionaire and on an exotic holiday in Europe, somewhere in Switzerland. You have a private villa or chalet, and then you see beautiful mountain in front of you, and you want to trek that so that you could see the entire village from the hilltop. But your knees don't support you. You are high on diabetes, you have respiratory issues, and you don't want to take a chance while everyone goes there, but you stay in your chalet. Is it worth it? I have worked with billionaires. They've got tons of billions of dollars in their bank account, but they can't eat rasgulla. They can't drink Pepsi. Life is very limited for them. They might be making tens of crores every hour, but they don't have the freedom to do things. So, prioritize your health and fitness. The third thing is time. The super wealthy people, they have control over their time. They decide what to do with their time. Others are not taking control of their schedule. They invest time into learning new skills, into self development, spending time with family, investing into businesses, looking for opportunities, or travel, or reading books, or maybe going on a retreat. They have absolute control over time. The more control you have, the more you can do with your life, the more you can tap into your possibilities. The fourth thing is freedom. Do you really have freedom to do what you truly love to do? Now, the idea of freedom is very vague. Many people think that, okay, if they've got 20 crores or 50 crores or $10 million into their bank account, then they will be free. And that's a myth. I know people who have $20 million into their bank account and they are not free. Of course, certain amount of money is needed to have reasonably high quality of life. But money usually brings comfort to you. So you can have an AC, but if you have migraine and AC is turned on, it's not worth it. Freedom. Freedom to choose. Freedom to do. Freedom to take the phone call or not to take the phone call. Freedom to travel or to work. Freedom to be with your family, not in the office. That's the another important thing. And the last thing is peace. You did not come to this planet to work. You did not come to this planet to do business. The purpose of humanity is to have joy, to go beyond the survival mode of acquiring more and more wealth, gaining more cars, buying more properties. When you are getting an 8-hour peaceful, uninterrupted sleep, your life is worth it. When you are on a vacation and you're not getting calls from the office and you're enjoying the vacation, beautiful hills or sea or swimming in the sea or enjoying a nice glass of wine or a beautiful cup of tea or coffee, calmly, when you are completely in the present moment, your life is worth it. Most of the time, we ignore these factors and keep chasing wealth. We keep building properties one after another, buying cars faster and faster, keep buying clothes more and more expensive, only to show off to others. I know dozens of people who have a lot of these, but inside they are empty, they are unfulfilled, they lack gratitude, they are bad at relationships, they can't look into their eyes in the mirror. And that's not a life worth living. Let me remind you the five things that's critical to have a super wealthy life for optimal human experience. Number one is your self esteem, how you look at yourself. Number two, time. Number three, health and fitness. Number four is freedom. And number five is peace. When you sit for a while, how do you feel about yourself? If you have found this information useful, give me a thumbs up and keep this conversation going. See you in the next video.